After the accident,
I was stuck paying all these medical bills.
The Witherspoon Law Group understands that you didn't deserve what happened to you, but you do deserve justice.
They weren't just there for me, they fought for me.
I care about what my clients are going through. We are in the fight of their lives.
We don't just fight for you, we fight with you and make sure you get the compensation you deserve.
And that's why we do what we do. And what we do is win.
Call 844-WE-WIN-44.
Welcome to Winning Wednesday. It is February the 2nd, 2022, 2222. What's best to do to manifest the best things out of you? So after last week and talking wealth, I had to run it up with Dr. Gerdine. So today, my special guest, we are talking health, is none other than Dr. Gerdine of West End Chiropractic and Rehab Center, right in St. Louis, Missouri, located in the Central West End at 4255 Laclede Avenue. Dr. Gerdine has been seen on CWTV 11. He has spoken around the St. Louis area and many others on his innovative ways to treat his patients. He has just volunteered in the community and also making sure all the little young guys at the JFL have had their football and sports physicals. So join me in welcoming none other than the man, the myth, the legend, none other than Dr. Gerdine.
Thank you, Iris. It's a pleasure.
I ain't tell the people that's my daddy. Dr. Gerdine, your resume speaks volumes. You've done so much in your career as a doctor and a leader in the chiropractic industry. I just want to allow you a few minutes before we get into this conversation to tell us a little bit about yourself first, and then tell us a little bit about West End Chiropractic and Rehab Center.
Well, I'm a native St. Louisan, born and raised in St. Louis. The question everybody asks is, what high school did you go to in St. Louis? Well, I went to the CBC high school, and I went to Logan Chiropractic College. I started an automobile detailing business in 1990 that's still going today. That's a family-run business. My son, Michael Jr., runs that, and he's doing an excellent job, which is a family business, like I said before. And then in 1996, I decided I wanted to go back to school and became a chiropractor, and I've been practicing since 2000. So it's been a 22-year run, and it's been a great run. And every day we try to make somebody have a better day and build quality of life in each and everybody that we come across.
Well, that is awesome. So not only are you a doctor, you are an entrepreneur, leading in several industries, but we have to have you back to talk about those things. So tell us a little bit about West End Chiropractic and Rehab Center and the services that you offer there.
West End Chiropractic and Rehab Center was established in 2000, and we've grown immensely in that time. We built a new facility in 2014, and we pride ourselves here at West End on what I call the 5 keys of life for each and everybody. So there are 5 keys of life that we have to have, in my opinion, to have better quality of life. One being whatever one's spiritual world may be. The other being diet, exercise, stress reduction, and proper rest. So I built this practice on helping people have better 5 keys of life. And it's been phenomenal, because when you go to the doctor, you don't want to go anyway, and you go because something's wrong. But one of the meanings of the word doctor is teacher. So I feel it's my job to educate each and every person that comes, whether they call or whether they walk through the door, to educate them on what we do, why we do it, how we're going to do it, and the results that patient and myself look to get from working together. I didn't create you. I don't heal you. I just put his creation in place to do what he designed it to do, which is heal itself naturally, provided everything's working the way that it's supposed to. That's my job, to get it working.
Well, Sounds like you do an excellent job in doing that. And we go to a lot of different places, and people, it's more of a work for them, but this is more your lifestyle. So you work out yourself. So let's tell us about your workout regimen and some of the things you do to stay healthy before we get into this conversation on your new innovative technology. But I know they want to know because you're sitting there, they like, ooh, the Dr. Gerdine look like he work out. I'll hear it all. So tell us a little about your workout regimen.
Well, my workout regimen is pretty intense. It starts at 5:30 every morning. I get up and come to the office, go downstairs and get it going. You know, I do a host of things. One of the hardest things that I probably do is insanity, which is really insane.
Insane. I was going to say the insane workout. I tried it with you one day. I turned into the videographer. Let me just.
But I've been doing that for years, and it's saved my life. I mean, as you know, I've had a few issues or bumps in the road, and this is Heart Healthy Month, and so this kind of works really well with that being that I have heart disease, so I practice what I preach. I would not do anything or ask anyone to do anything that I wouldn't do myself. So once again, the 5 keys of life, you know, with diet, exercise, stress reduction, and proper rest. You know, if you don't eat right, you're not going to, you know, you're done. You are what you eat. And if you don't exercise, if you don't move it, you're going to lose it. So I refuse to lose it, and I've got to eat right because hey, my wife likes to cook, so that's the way it is.
Your wife likes to cook, and everybody better eat it. Did you eat it?
She's going to make sure you eat it.
And so with all of that, we can absolutely say that you have a billionaire body, huh, Dr. Gerdine? Would you say you have that billionaire body going on over there?
I'm working on it.
You're working on it. Well, you've been seen around with your billionaire body T-shirt on, so we know for a fact that you're working on your billionaire body. So.
I'm in the Billionaire Body Club, so I'm doing a great.
That's right. Headed by Leslie Lloyd herself, Mrs. Billionaire Body.
That's right.
Now let's talk. Oh wait, there you are, Mr. Billionaire Body. Well, yeah, you look good to have a daughter of 49 years old.
Yeah. Leslie worked me out that day. I remember she put it on me that day.
She don't play. She's an excellent trainer. And I love how everything that you mentioned, family business, how, you know, everybody in the family has their own sauce and in a pot. You know, I just kind of said, we just make an awesome sauce. So, but let's talk a little bit about this technology. Get your questions ready. So, it's Heart Month, and one of the new technologies is not your newest, because like I say, you stay out there doing innovative and creative things to make sure that you are allowing your patients access to the best, you know, techniques and services out there. But one that's particularly a favorite of mine is the Beamer. And it's because I have circulation issues, and when I go to the cardiologist, if they start talking about stents because your heart flow, I'm like, no, I just need the Beamer, which we know sometimes you have to do certain things to stay healthy. But tell us a little bit about the Beamer and how it actually helps your circulation and can help you in this Healthy Heart Month. So, the Beamer.
The Beamer is bioelectromagnetic energy regulation. And what the Beamer does, it's a mat that you lay on, and it sends a pulse wave into the body at 1,200 pulsations per second to break up waste in the capillaries. The capillaries are the smallest blood vessels in our body, but they make up 74% of our circulatory system. So when you think of our circulatory system, you think of arteries and veins. That's what we think about. But these capillaries are so small that you can put 200 of them in one strand of hair. So if you laid the capillaries on the ground in a straight line, they would circle the earth twice. That's how many capillaries we have in our body. But the capillaries, as we age and things start happening with our bodies, become clogged. Then the oxygen and nutrients can't get to the cells. And that's what makes the Beamer so unique, because it breaks up that waste in the capillaries so that the oxygen and nutrients can get to the cells. And when you think about us as a race of Black people, most of the conditions we see are circulatory related, whether it be heart disease, diabetes, high blood pressure, stroke. Those are all circulatory related conditions. And I found out about the Beamer at a seminar. A gentleman, a friend of mine, a colleague rather, said, Mike, didn't you have a heart attack? I said, yeah. So he said, I want to show you this new technology. He showed it to me, and I did some research on it. So I called the company in Germany. I wanted to know. And after I met with and talked with the physicians over there, I said, well, I got to have this. And so I went to his office every day for 2 weeks and laid on the Beamer. And the strange thing about this thing is you don't feel anything.
Nothing. You don't
You
feel
absolutely,
anything.
it's like, okay, what's going on? It's not doing anything. But things are happening so fast in your body that it's just amazing. And my blood pressure started to drop. I started to sleep better. My brain, my clarity in my brain was better. I mean, it just made all the difference in the world. So once I purchased one, there's not a day that goes by that I don't get on that Beamer. When I finish my workout in the morning and before I leave to go home at night, I'm on that Beamer twice a day. And it's a game changer.
Now, how long are the sessions on the Beamer? Each session, how long do you have to stay on it to get good results?
8 minutes. And once you get off of the Beamer, that treatment lasts 12 to 16 hours after you get off the Beamer. So, I mean, that's why I do it twice a day. So I'm getting 24 hours. But my patients, they're not going to come in here twice a day, but I will give them sometimes 8 to 16 minutes, depending on what their conditions are. And, when you start putting people on devices like that and they say, wow, my blood pressure's dropped. My doctor say I can reduce my medication and things of that. It's working because nothing else changed.
Right. Well, it's Heart Month. If you want to get in and try the Beamer, 4255 Euclid Avenue, make an appointment. He have bundles or packages that you can purchase or individual sessions just to try it out. But I suggest before the end of the month, the best thing you can do for yourself is make an appointment and try the Beamer. Now let's get into the most improved technology. Tell us a lot about this newfound technology and what it does and how it could help us become healthier.
I'll give you a scenario first on my situation, how I was exposed to it, if that's okay. I was involved in an automobile accident last summer, a very serious accident, and they're recommending disc replacement in my neck. Me being a chiropractor and understanding the logistics of how all of that goes, I do not want surgery. So I just happened to go and visit a friend of mine in Carolina, and I was in excruciating pain. The plane ride there was miserable. I said, man, you know what? This is going to be a horrible trip. So we went to see another buddy of ours in Carolina, and he said, Mike, I want to put you on this machine. He adjusted me, and I was just miserable. So he put me on this machine, and it was uncomfortable. And I said, man, what you doing this to torture me? So we laughed about it, and we finished the therapy. It was about 10 minutes, and all of a sudden my hand wasn't numb anymore.
Wow.
There was no pain in my arm. I mean, literally, I could barely use my hand, and it was gone. I was literally 75% better in 10 minutes.
Wow.
So I say, okay, this has got to be a hoax. So I was there for 3 more days, and the next day I was even better. And the following day, it was just a little bit better. So by the time I came home, I was 85% better, but I didn't even have any pain on the plane ride back home. So I was like, whoa, it's something to this.
The same plane ride that was miserable.
The same plane ride that was miserable. So I came home, I did a little research on it, and I called my buddy back and I said, put me in touch with the company. He put me in touch with the company. This product was originated in Germany, and so we spoke, and I said, well, I want to get one. So, needless to say, I purchased one, and I've done it. My staff were trained. They came down to the office. Let me say that they came down to the office, set the equipment up, gave us training, and I've been getting it. I've had 4 treatments, and I can literally say I'm 90% better than I was prior to treatment. And this treatment is so phenomenal. Literally 100% of the people that have experienced this treatment in my office feel that it's been 100% successful for them. When you have people that walk in with pain shooting up their legs from their feet, and they're walking in limping, saying, "Doc, I don't know what else to do." In 10 minutes, they're saying, "This is unbelievable. What they say, what the hell have you done to me? I have no more pain."
Right.
That's what you can.
And you treat guys that are getting beat up on the professional NFL level field, right?
Yes.
Okay, so the name of the machine, you have an acronym, is DART.
Yes.
Right. Okay, so let's see a picture of you actually, and explain to us on this what was going on this picture and the results that you gained from this treatment. Seems like you were treating, don't seem like, but you were treating Armand Watts, number 96 of the Vikings, straight out of St. Louis, went to that number 1 school, CBC.
Yep, the big A. Yeah. Armand
That's the only reason I cheer for the Vikings, Armand. Other than that, I'm like, whatever.
Well, yeah, Armand had some knee injuries. He fell on his knee in the ball game, and the knee had been bothering him, and he'd been getting treated with the Viking organization, but he wasn't getting the relief that he was needing. And he called me. Well, he comes and gets adjusted regularly when he's in town, but he called me and said, "Man, this knee is killing me. Can you adjust the knee?" I said, "No, I have something better for you for the knee." And 2 treatments. He said, "Mike, the pain's pretty much gone." 2 treatments. So we're working with the professional athletes, the college and high school athletes as well. And this is a game changer for those guys, because they can avoid surgery and they can get back in the game quickly. And, we recommend after the treatment that they rest for 24 hours, and then, pretty much they can go do what they want to do. But this is really phenomenal because it stimulates blood flow. It reduces inflammation. But the really, really unique part is it regenerates stem cell reproduction. So it causes the body to reproduce its own stem cells without surgery. They don't have to go in and get your stem cells and inject them back in. This causes the body to produce its own stem cells in that targeted area. That's why I call it DART, Dynamic Acoustic Regenerative Therapy. So we're targeting the spot of pain, and we're going to make that spot of pain go away.
Wow. So you heard it here first. Dr. Gerdine, always the latest and the greatest. But when you talk about stem cell reproduction, I mean, you need to get around town. People need to know. So share this information with your family and friends. Is definitely valuable and could possibly help with life expectancy. Granted, you're doing everything right and eating and exercising, just recreating healthiness inside, your bloodstream. Would you say that help increases your, health and chances for a few years of life?
Without a doubt. When you start regenerating blood flow and reducing inflammation, and then the stem cells all together, and when you package that with the other therapies that we have in the office, that's what makes this office so unique in providing quality long-term wellness care.
You have a wonderful newly built office over there, and I know with COVID, you all are following all of the guidelines, keeping patients safe. Your waiting room area is always immaculate. I mean, you've had the hand sanitizers all around before CDA said put out your hand sanitizers and things like that, and always encouraged everyone, wash your hands and all those healthy practices. So I just want people to know that during this time, you can still go over for treatment, even if it's not an emergency. It is a preventative care type of treatment as well, both the Beamer and the Dart. So although we're faced with pandemic, please be assured that everything is constantly bleached down and wiped off for your safety. And Dr. Gerdine is happy to service you. So let's talk about some of the other services that you offer. I know when I'm there, I've met clients over to do case evaluations because they were involved in a car accident or things like that. So you also have acupuncture and other services. What are some of the other services that you may offer outside of the personal injury type of claims?
Well, like you said, acupuncture is a huge part of our practice, and it's a passion that's rooted deeply in me for healing. And but one of the most important things that I feel that we provide here is the chiropractic adjustment. The chiropractic adjustment is so powerful, and people don't realize that chiropractors are primary care physicians. We just don't prescribe medication. But the chiropractic adjustment removes interference in the nervous system to allow the body to function at its optimal state. Reducing the stress on the nervous system allows the body to perform. When the body can perform at its optimal state, then we have better quality of life and we have wellness.
Okay. All right. Let's take a look. Do we have a picture of the facility for those of you that ride through St. Louis or may come in town to visit? This is the wonderful newly built facility that you will visit. Everything is state of the art. He has a full rehab gym on his lower level. Everything from massage therapy, acupuncture, chiropractic adjustments. But this is the time that you want to get in and try that Dart. So you want to get in the month of February and try the Dart. Dr. Gerdine, what are your office hours?
Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 9 to 12 and 2 to 6. And Tuesday we work from 2 to 6. We're closed on Thursday. Saturday by appointment only.
By appointment only. He definitely will see you on Saturday if you have a catastrophic type situation, because Saturdays are for Dr. Gerdine. But if it's catastrophic, please call and he will assist you. Well, it's been a pleasure talking to you today. Before we sign off, I want to kind of really bring it home for those that may think the Dart does not apply to them. Give us who would benefit from this Dart outside of everyday living human being, based off of what you said. But some people want to know, is it more for stroke patients? Is it if I do a lot of activity? So kind of bring it in and let us know who would be a great client to come in and experience this.
Well, there are a few contraindications. So if you have a pacemaker or something like that, or if you got severe open wounds, we wouldn't treat you. But other than that, anybody that has any kind of physical ailments, aches, pains, circulatory issues, you're a candidate for Dart therapy. I mean, we just had a lady late yesterday came in. She said, was walking down the street. My back hurts. My pain shooting down my leg to my foot. I can't even bend over. She was literally in tears. 10 minutes later, she was out of pain.
Wow.
I mean, so it's just amazing that what this thing does, and it's state of the art, and nobody else has it.
Okay. Well,
so I mean, do yourself a favor. Make an appointment. Come and talk about it. We can talk about it. Whatever your problems may be, I'm sure that we can help you. And we can relieve you of your pain and your discomfort. Your neuropathy, it works. Stroke patients, it works. Hypertension, it works. It works. I mean, it's called wellness. And we found a way to assist you with removing pain. Pain is the underlying factor that keeps us from having success with our quality of life. You can overeat. you can whatever. But when you have severe pain, it's debilitating and pain is real. We want to reduce that pain. We're not going to give you a steroid shot. We're not going to give you a pill. We're going to reduce that pain from the outside of your body and it's going to change your game for you. So it's up to you if you want to change your game. I'm here to change it for you.
I love the quote that you say you treat the person and not the problem, because if you treat the person, it takes care of the problem.
That's right.
So
we don't chase symptoms. We going to get the problem. That's
right.
Going to keep the symptom.
So going into Black History Month, Dr. Gerdine has already made history because he is the first Black doctor in St. Louis to have the DART machine. So there you go. There you have it. Black history has been made. But I just encourage everyone to call, make an appointment, check out any one of the techniques that may work for you, starting with an adjustment if you're not familiar with chiropractic care. The services are reasonably priced. You don't have to be a millionaire to get help, because once you're healthy, your wealth will improve, and then you will not care how much the treatments cost, because it's going to be all about maintaining your health that brought you your wealth. So with that being said, Dr. Gerdine, we want to thank you for dropping those gems and sharing with Iris and the City viewers first your new innovative technology, the DART, which you can make an appointment at West End Chiropractic and Rehab Center, 4255 Laclede Avenue, St. Louis, Missouri, 63108. The phone number is 314 if you're not in St. Louis. Well, now I hear you have to dial it if you're in St. Louis. So 314-361-4650. If you're driving through, going for a visit, make sure you make your appointment at Dr. Gerdine. Health is wealth. Dr. Gerdine, anything you would like to say to the viewers before you sign off?
Thank you so much. And I look so forward to helping you and you reaching out so we can make your quality of life better. My goal is to help you live 100 years with quality of life.
Thank you, Dr. Gerdine. Thank you all so much today on this Winning Wednesday. And remember, this Black History Month, we are not just talking history, we are making it. Wishing you all a winning week.
Thank you.
After the accident,
I was stuck paying all these medical bills.
The Witherspoon Law Group understands that you didn't deserve what happened to you, but you do deserve justice.
They weren't just there for me, they fought for me.
I care about what my clients are going through. We are in the fight of their lives.
We don't just fight for you, we fight with you and make sure you get the compensation you deserve.
And that's why we do what we do. And what we do is win.
Call 844-WE-WIN-44.
What up, y'all? It's Michael Sean, and I know you want to be a podcaster. You want a successful podcast. You want to give your views and opinions, but you just don't know how to do it correctly. That's why you got to hit up ShawneeScott.com. You want to be on radio, and you want to know how to build your radio career. ShawneeScott.com. She's done all of this. I've worked alongside her for years, and I will tell you the information that she can give you is on a value level that I can't even put a price on it. All you have to do is go to ShawneeScott.com. Your future, right now. That's it. Michael Sean. Yeah.